Hi, I'm Nick St. George, Certified Financial Planner, and this is just your reminder that just because you're retired doesn't mean life stops throwing you curveballs. In fact, sometimes they come faster, just with a different price tag. And here's the thing. Retirement isn't just about managing your lifestyle. Sometimes it's about figuring out how to support the people you love without blowing up the plan you spent decades building. So in today's video, we're talking about real life, not theory. These are real stories from families I've worked with, but the names and the details have been changed to protect their privacy. Let me introduce you to Rob and Jen Langston. Rob had a successful career in business, and Jen ran the Langston household like a Fortune 500 company. Together, they've transitioned into retirement beautifully. Travel, time with the grandkids, dinner with friends, and finally, the freedom they worked so hard to earn. Their retirement plan? Rock solid. But life, as it tends to, had a different idea. One of their adult children hit a financial rough patch and needed help. The Langstons wanted to step in, but with two very important boundaries. One, don't trigger capital gains by selling investments. Two, don't knock their retirement plan off a course. They also weren't interested in co-signing loans or taking on the stress of a traditional mortgage, with could be $10,000 to $12,000 in closing costs and paper trail that could fill a small library. So we got strategic. We used an asset-backed loan against their taxable investment account. Here's how it worked and why it made so much sense for the Langstons. No closing costs. Traditional mortgage or home equity loan would have come with thousands of fees, appraisal, origination, title work, you name it. On a $400,000 loan, that's typically $10,000 to $12,000 just to get started. This option, not a chance. That's money they kept in their pocket. No underwriting headache. No one asked for tax returns, pay stubs, or a 10-year financial biography because their loan is secured by their investment account. Approval was smooth, digital, and stress-free. No jumping through hoops, no delays either. No capital gains taxes. Selling their investments would have meant triggering a significant tax bill. By borrowing against their portfolio instead of liquidating it, we avoided that altogether, preserving their assets and minimizing their tax burden. This also is fast, flexible, and easy access to liquidity once the credit line was in place. They could access the funds quickly, use only what they needed, and even repay and reborrow over time. It's a revolving line of credit, not a one-and-done loan, giving them flexibility without friction. No disruption to their retirement portfolio. Their long-term investment strategy remained untouched. No rebalancing, no reallocating, and no pausing their growth potential just to meet a short-term need. Their financial plan kept running exactly as designed. We also put together a clear repayment schedule for their child so that the help came with structure, not surprises. The Langstons were able to say yes with boundaries and confidence. The result, they were able to support their child without guilt, without unexpected taxes, and without putting their own retirement at risk. That's what smart planning is all about. Being generous without being reckless. If you're thinking about helping a loved one, but worried it might throw off your retirement plan, don't guess. Let's look at the options together. There's almost always a smarter, more tax-efficient way to do it. Book a quick call and let's make sure your generosity doesn't come at the cost of your own peace of mind.